Hello darlings, and welcome to my channel, or welcome back. I am Alice the Delightful, and today we're doing another sewing project. So I'm going to be sewing a wearable garment, and today I was inspired by the dark academia style to try my hand at a waistcoat and matching skirt.
This is in no way a tutorial at all. I am a complete novice amateur sewer. This is my third ever sewing project, so I don't know what I'm doing.
I have half of my pieces here. We're going to talk about supplies. Then we're going to just jump in. Have the waistcoat, slit skirt pattern, the slit skirt pattern, slit skirt pattern, say that 10 times fast, was part of a set with a bustier top. So I have the pattern for that as well, and I'm going to be saving that. So I was inspired by the dark academia. I mean, I said that. The sort of business chic, I don't know. Academia. I was watching the show on HBO, the of College Girls. Go look up that show. I enjoyed it. Fun humor. But the outfits in the second season, I was totally... Those outfits were all so good. I was like, oh damn, I want that outfit. That's so cute. I recently went thrifting. Go check out my previous video if you'd like to see a thrift haul. But I tried on some two-piece suit sets at the thrift store. The waist was too large, the hips were tight. This is incredible. I have the opportunity to hand make exactly what I had envisioned for the outfit. I want it to be tight. Like it's gonna be like I sewed it onto my own body. Just sewed myself into it. I think I just like inhaled some dust from this fabric. Here's a close-up of the fabric. I think that's going to pair nicely with a couple of the shirts that I just got too. So I also ordered a pair of platform boots that will likely be arriving mid this video, and those are the exact shoes that I have the mental image with this outfit too. So they'll be here for my grand reveal. Yes! We are winging it rather hard and jumping in head first. So let's figure this out. And remember, if you enjoy this video, sewing content, gym content, fitness, fashion, fun, etc., if you like any of that, you know, consider subscribing and maybe like the video. Let's see where this journey of life takes us. Because we always have to celebrate our small victories and realize that it takes really small steps to create big change. And it takes time and learning and repetition, right, to become better at something. And this is a brand new skill that I'm honing. And I've been just so graceful with myself and being patient with me. And I've been incredibly proud and motivated and really excited. This has felt right. I mean, that's it. It's just, it has felt right. So let's continue to dive into that feeling and keep making, because I love clothes and I love trying on clothes. And what's better than that? And what could be better than trying on clothes that were 100% specifically made for me, by me? Because this is stitched with love. This is stitched with a lot of emotion and self-worth, and maybe it shows. I think it does. If not on the garment, this face. Anyways, without further ado, let's get to taping and cutting. Yeah! Okay, all the pattern pieces have been cut out. This is the waistcoat and the skirt over here. This took a while actually, because the waistcoat pattern was very confusing for me, but I did it. So our next step is to use the white fabric and lay out the pattern to start cutting out the mock-up pieces. Okay, it's mock-up time. Got all the pieces laid out, about to cut them out. So the fabric is washed and dried, and I actually picked out a lining fabric too. So this is going to be the color combo. Good morning, and welcome back to another day of this sewing project. I have coffee. I'm going to make myself a cup of tea and then go downstairs to the sewing room. Today's task is to cut out the fabric or the pattern pieces with like the good fabric, the main fabric, and start assembling them. With the mock-up, I realized that I needed to alter some of the sizing of the skirt and the waistcoat. The waistcoat was actually a little bit too small, whereas the skirt was too big at the waist. Fit around the hips, so I just need to alter the pattern pieces for the waist and add a little bit more room into the waistcoat. But like, it went rather well after I figured out how to actually put the pieces together. That's like the hardest part. I think because this is more form-fitting, that it's a bigger challenge than the previous dress that I made. Ooh, the kitties are starting to play under the table. Hi, there's a kitten. And there's a kitty. Hello, ladies. Ladies. This is Athena and Minerva, both named after goddesses. They're actually the same goddess, but one is Greek and one is Roman. So Athena is the Greek goddess and Minerva is her Roman equivalent. Ladies, good morning. Everything I do it for her. I was about to drink some of that, but it is exceptionally hot still, so we're just gonna leave that there for a while. Okay. Excuse me. Okay. Orange gingham. Is gonna be the lining fabric, so it's almost going to be reversible, perhaps. And then potentially this brown, it's almost like a reddish brown, is going to be like a trim for the finished vest on all of the neck pieces and things. That part is to be determined, just depending on how it looks after I've gotten all the edges finished up. But this is a great little color combo right here. So that we've got that planned. I've got my pattern pieces over there. I'm about to start laying it out and making some cuts. So we've got skirt, waistcoat, and I still need to cut out the lining pieces. Okay, so I have sewn the lining pieces and all of the main skirt pieces, the fronts and backs respectively. Sew the lining pieces onto the main skirt, and then once the lining is done, then I'm going to sew the rest of the skirt together and then add the waistband. Made a lot of progress. I have the full skirt and lining all assembled. I have the zipper and a few minor modifications pinned to be hand sewn. I am breaking for lunch. It's a borscht break. I've been studying Russian. It's been a language that's interested me for a long time. I took French in high school. I still remember some things, but I am now in my Duolingo era, so sewing is a sport that requires patience. It's a craft. Yes, textile crafts, but there's a sporty element to it. Don't ask me why, but it feels like a sport. And the finish line is the final try-on. Another lesson in enjoying the journey while we get there and not feeling overwhelmed, remembering to take it step by step, to be patient at the process, to trust the process, that it's going to be slow, it's going to be tedious, it's going to be met with frustrations and challenges, but nothing that you can't figure out if you slow down and take a deep breath and just maybe take a break, walk around, dance a little bit, and then come back to it. I feel very challenged, but it's a challenge that I know that I can do and complete and be proud of the final product of what comes out of the challenge. Anyways, this whole time's been crooked, right? This is a little crooked. Anyway, still drinking my tea. That's the perk of the Yeti. You know, you can't drink it for the first 3 hours that you pour the water, but then the last 2, it's pretty good. Okay, borscht time. The borscht was successful. Okay, so I forgot to take a clip before I started devouring it, but like, ooh, oh. So good. Okay, end of day 2, and I have a skirt. It is finished. I installed the zipper, did all the hem and the waistline and stuff. So yay, this is where today ends, and tomorrow I will be finishing the vest. Good morning and welcome to day 3. I have a little iced coffee before we go downstairs and start working. Today is focused on the waistcoat, finished the skirt yesterday, and I have all the pieces and stuff ready to be put together. So I have all the pieces ready to be put together. So I don't know how long it'll take, but the rest of today, I should be able to finish it and have the set complete. Let's just, let's see how it goes. I have high hopes. Today is going to be a good day. I was so excited yesterday. I'm so proud of the work that I did. And I know that today is going to be incredible. And I'm really excited to see it come together. I'm a little bit nervous about the buttons and the buttonholes, but that's obviously the last finishing piece to the waistcoat. So we'll cross that bridge when we get there. And you know, it'll be fine. It'll be easy. I'll make it happen. Like, I can do it, and I know that I can, obviously. So, let's get to it. It's done. As of like 5:30 p.m., I finished it. Yay! It turned out exactly the way I had envisioned it. Of course, the skirt is a little bit big, and if you look too closely, there's a lot of construction areas where it could be better. But my plan is to actually, for next week, make the skirt again with the top that came with that pattern, so I can do some alterations and make it better, because I know that I can do this skirt better. But this was great. So now I've made a note of the changes that I want to make and the areas for improvement. But I'm so excited with how it turned out. And honestly, oh, this shirt just makes it, because like, look at this. Look at this combo right here. I'm definitely really happy about my decision to trim it with the brown. It just made it look, I guess, more finished. I was just going to like fold it in and finish the seams, but this was a good idea. Yay! It was an incredible hair day. Oh my goodness. I really do think that it's going for Interview with a Vampire sort of vibes. It's like dark academia, retro sort of, especially with the coffin necklace. I just delectable. I'm feeling a very special sense of pride by wearing my creations, and I can tell just like the way I feel putting on an outfit that I've made with my own hands and then going out and like just being proud and be like, yes, I made this. No one asked, but I would tell everybody. I don't think it's too obvious that it's homemade until you look really closely, especially at the skirt particularly. But the construction, great enough to where I felt comfortable wearing it out and not feeling like it was going to fall apart or pop at the seams. The vest was perfectly fitted to my body. I just kept having to tuck in the skirt because it's a little bit loose at the waist, but that's okay because the vest really cinches it in. Yay. So stick around for more sewing projects and for other content. Basically, this is Lifestyles of the Rich and the Famous. I think it's the lifestyle of Alice. Me. Thank you. If you haven't already, like the video, comment on it, subscribe if you want to stick around and see where life takes us. And once again, I'm Alice. Thank you for joining me. And that's where the video ends. Cheers.